G'day everybody. I am doing a very quick updated AliExpress. Well, actually all this stuff is from AliExpress. So I'm doing a very quick updated online purchases cheap shit haul update thing. Good luck. So I want to start with my disappointing products, of which there are only 2, and one of them was part of a set. So you can order, you've seen, I have fake lime crayons. You've seen the fake lime crayons, you've seen the fake Real Technique brushes. So obviously there are fake a lot of things. And one of the things I picked up was a ColourPop eyeshadow. Now, I ordered Liberty. Liberty usually looks like this. Good fucking luck, Jessica. It's an ultra metallic silver shadow. It's an ultra metallic silver shadow. When I ordered the fake one, I wasn't expecting it to be super silvery, but I was expecting a bit better than this. So this is what the back of it says. It says coconut, right? Now coconut looks like this, and what I got was this. When it's hard, so it's not at all even like the consistency of it, like you can't push on it, and it swatches like this. Technically metallic, but it's almost like it's a matte metallic, which makes little to no sense in my head. It's kind of disappointing. I haven't yet decided if it's usable or not, but I have gotten the refund. So the way that the dispute process works is fairly interesting. Basically, you're supposed to message them first and go, I want a refund, the quality was not good. Then they'll either refund you straight away or not. If they don't, you can dispute it. If they don't do anything about it, you get your money in a week. I have had no problems with money coming in fairly quickly. I usually get it in within about 2 days. But second disappointing product, I ordered fake beauty blenders. Now, you know, I got the Kmart one and I had to throw away the sponge because, you know, foundation seeps into it. And, you know, they come fairly similarly sized. The original beauty blender, this is the fake original beauty, but well, you can see. It's absorbed. I tested it out and it's absorbed like a crazy amount of foundation. And, you know, I was like, okay, fine. It's just like the other one. A sponge is a shitty sponge is a shitty sponge. The original beauty blender will be better. But then I used the Pro Sponge. Now, just for size comparison, this is what they look like when they're wet. Like, almost 3 times the size. And I used it to apply my makeup today, by the way. What do you think? What do you think? I used it to apply my makeup today. As you can see, there's product on it, but there's no spots of product in it. It's not absorbed any. So I know that when I clean it, it'll be pretty much black again. So 10 out of 10. Do buy the beauty blender set, just maybe don't expect anything good from the pink ones. Of course, when I look at them online, differing reviews don't like the black sponge because it has a very clay texture is basically what it's described as. When you first wring it out, when you squish it to wring it out, it kind of stays that way for a hot minute. But I found that if I get like a tissue or a paper towel or something and, you know, give it time to expand again and whatnot, I am pulling out all of the moisture without pulling out all of the moisture that needs to be in there to make sure that foundation doesn't stick. And it also is just like super soft and squishy, so I really, really like it. And I haven't actually tested it with product yet, as you can see, but it does come with a little one. I found that the little ones from Kmart were actually not too bad. They don't absorb any product really, a very small amount of it, and they do actually expand unlike their larger counterparts. So if you were going to drop $10 on the beauty blender set, you got 2 out of 3 sponges that are really quite good, so I'd say buy it. While we're on the disappointing products transitioning to the good ones, I did actually get some more ColourPop stuff. So this is sequin. It's a fake sequin. Sequin on Colourpop website looks like this. Sequin in the pan that I got looks like this. And I'm actually wearing this on my eyelids today. And I prefer application with my finger over a brush, just because I don't have a lot of synthetic ones. But it's also not like the Colourpop, it doesn't squitch in or anything. But the color is really good, the color payoff is really good, especially when you use your finger. It blends really nicely and is overall just a product that I'm like super duper happy with. So if you want any links, by the way, you're not legally allowed to post fake links, if that makes sense. Like, you're not allowed to post links to fake real products. But if you follow my Facebook page, I'll be posting links of all my products in any of these videos in a post where you can click on them and buy them so long as they're available. And anything that's not available, I'll let you know about and try and find the closest possible listing. If you are going to buy on AliExpress, I would also suggest not buying anything under 4 stars. And if possible, not buying anything with less than like 100 reviews, just so you know that you're getting a tried and tested product. However, if you think the deal is good enough and you can get like physical photos of the product from the seller, it is worth trying out deals every now and again. So I did get one thing from Cute, and it's this Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Tulle. And I did write fake on the bottom because the color of this is actually super duper close to the real Colourpop color, which looks like this. This one is really nice. I do suggest that if you were going to be buying these, like fakes, ultra mattes, that you put lip balm down first, because they can get very, very, very drying, like super quick. Look at that color, guys. And it dries fairly quickly. So I'm gonna get that off my hand like straight away, or I'm gonna have a big brown swatch on the back of my hand all day. But now we get to talk about the thing that I am the most excited about. So you know how I like palettes? They're really handy to have. I found some that I just couldn't say no to. Yup. I found fake Too Faced chocolate bar palettes. Now, the disappointing thing is they don't smell like cocoa, but that's okay, because let me just swatch you some of the colors. Let's see. This one is... So chocolate bar, the original chocolate bar palette doesn't actually come with the names on the shades, but let's swatch this purple one. We're not going to put it on the back of our hand, but we are just going to show you the color. Yeah, that did come out okay. Do you see what I mean? Like, they're super duper pigmented. I'm probably going to freeze frame that shot. Even the matte shades are pretty good. I'm just trying to rub off my hands and failing quite miserably. They're super pigmented to the point where they like stay, which is a good thing, don't get me wrong. None of these shades are bad. I think out of all of them, this one is probably one that doesn't turn up too well, but that's okay.
And it is a skin tone shade. So
yeah, and it's a, you know, it's
really
supposed to be, that one is supposed to be like the setting shade for white girls, setting shade for darker girls here in the middle. So I know that the formula doesn't have cocoa powder in it, even though it does say that in the ingredients, I'm pretty sure, on the back. Because, you know, as a replica product, it's trying to replicate the original product. But I also have the Chocolate Bonbon palette, which is just gorgeous. Like, look at this. And you can see where I've been swatching these shades. Most of them, if not all of them, are pretty great. I think, yeah, Divinity was not great. It's a bit powdery and it doesn't turn up like at all. But Satin Sheets is really, really good on the inner corner. Actually, if anyone is liked my profile picture on Facebook or my personal Facebook, I've got Satin Sheets as my inner corner highlight. It's really, really good. I also really liked Bordeaux for my transition shade, and Dark Truffle was really, really good on the outer corners and in the lower lash line. So, by the way, the boxes are just as cute. In fact, I've kept the boxes because they're so cute. I also did get the semi-sweet. That sounded like there was movement, but there wasn't. The semi-sweet is also really, really great. Bon Bon, the one shade I was super duper looking forward to, did come a bit cracked. And it was packaged weirdly because there was bubble wrap inside of the palette. Like in the mirror, there was bubble wrap inside, and I was like, you know, I've got a picture. I take pictures of all my purchases now. Peanut butter is really lovely and soft and buttery and really, really good as a transition shade. Caramel is super duper intense, especially when you wet your brush with the setting spray first. It's like liquid fucking gold. It's beautiful. But none of them smell like chocolate. And last, but definitely not least, now you're probably wondering, Too Faced's chocolate bar palettes, how can you do better? You can get the Sweet Peach. This one, like the other three, they went, but this one was just insane because Too Faced did a really smart thing and brought it out in the summer. If any of you follow me on my Facebook page, you know that I lost a video where I did peachy eyes and blue lips. Well, I was using this, and it came out really, really well. This Candy Peach, let me just, which one of my fingers is clean? This side is clean. Look at, see this Candy Peach? Insane! It even swatches really well, actually, considering it's this really lovely color. And now the real palette is like you open it and your entire bedroom starts to smell like peach. This one doesn't do that, but it does actually have a bit of a peachy smell, and I actually don't mind it. Now, I don't like the smell of peach, and so I probably, if I ever bought the real palette, would probably like spray something in the air first to be able to use it, or just try and deal with the smell. But that one is really, really good because it's like, it's peachy, but it's not like super duper intense. The entire world smells like peach kind of smell. Bonnie personally thinks it just smells a little bit chemically, not like peachy necessarily.
The tiniest little...
I think it smells like fake peach, like...
tiny bit of fake peach to it.
Yeah, like if you bought a peach candy or something. But the real palettes, they actually have peach essence in them. And in the chocolate bar ones, they have like antioxidant rich cocoa or something, I think they advertise it as. But I have 4 of the Too Faced palettes. The four good ones. These ones don't contain probably any of the real ingredients. Yeah. With an eyeshadow, it's kind of like an eyeshadow is an eyeshadow, and it's all a matter of what quality of ingredients you use. So I know that this one doesn't have real peach in it. I know that this one is just a fake chemically one, and I know that the chocolate bar ones don't have, well, I know they don't have any cocoa in it because they don't smell like chocolate at all. They just smell like eyeshadow. But the real ones are like super intense, and one day I hope to actually own them. Like I'll buy fakes till the cows come home because I don't feel guilty about using them. But it is a dream one day to own the real stuff. This was like $10, $11, I think. I think the most expensive thing was the Bon Bon, and it was $15. But I mean, it looks like the discrepancies between the reals and the fakes are so little, except for, like, physically, that it's the quality that you're paying for when you buy the real stuff. So that's it for this collection haul. Check my Facebook page out. I'll be posting the list of like where you can buy these on my Facebook page because I don't want my YouTube channel being pulled down like it's happened in the past. Also, thank you to Amy Mulligan for actually inspiring me to do these kinds of videos and emptying my bank account because of your AliExpress videos. I love you. And don't forget to hit like and hit subscribe if you want to see more, because Lord knows I'm going to have more of these kinds of videos coming. I love online shopping. I have 3 more of these coming, so you'll get to see an update on that. I buy homewares and stuff on AliExpress too, so if you ever want to see something that's outside of my makeup collection, do let me know. Subscribe, leave me a comment, follow my social media links if you want to see more of the behind the scenes trashy talk that I go through, and I will see you guys in the next one.